We just want to mention that that thing is going up on the market.
Dude, it's got a supercharger on it. It's got, all right, so check this out, guys. Before this video gets started, I do want to mention that this is our last bit of hoodies that we have in this color. These suckers are super comfortable, super warm, and also they are very limited. So if you want to stay super warm this winter right here, be sure to visit goonsquad.com and help support your boys. But as right now, let's get to the video. On Copart, it's a 2019 Bugatti. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the original Goon Squad garage, and today we're gonna continue working on the Jeep Wrangler TJ right here that we transformed before your very eyes. Because as you guys seen, first thing we did was gave this thing a fresh new paint job with that Track Hawk paint, which looks absolutely amazing inside. Can't imagine what it's gonna look like outside. That'll be a little bit later, but give them a little glimpse from that angle over there. Looks super sick. We threw on a bunch of aftermarket parts. We got the front fenders, we got the rock sliders, the corner guards, the rear fenders. Absolute beast right here. But not only does it look good, this sucker is gonna perform good as well with that long arm lift kit from Rough Country, which we're actually super excited about testing all this stuff out, but we still got a good bit more to go before we could actually do that very first test drive, which hopefully that'll be today. But also we got some more aftermarket parts. We got the front and the rear bumper. But before we do that, we did notice something the other day. Look underneath there, we got a smudge of some coolant down there, which means something is leaking. And a really common issue on these Jeeps after 100,000 miles is the water pump will go out. So I guess, I know that it's the water pump.
It's definitely the water pump. I've changed
so.
like once or twice on a few of my Jeeps, so that's definitely the common issue on these things.
I'm about 95% sure that that's that water pump. So that's exactly what we're gonna get started with. We're gonna pop off this grill, go ahead and exchange that part right there, or probably run to the store, see if we can find it, exchange that, and then we'll be able to do the front and the rear bumper, and then start preparing this sucker for the very first test drive. Man, I'll tell you what, this Jeep is so sweet. The bees are coming out of hibernation.
They seen it, and dude, they're just trying to eat something off of it. You know, it looks succulent, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, we got to make sure we shut this garage before they all come out.
Yeah, they get the paint off of this thing, man. I'm telling you, that looks like a rose right there.
That's sweet right there. But anyways, we basically built this motor right here, man.
New water pump, new idler pulley, new belt. There you go. Basically built engine, dude.
And also, most importantly, there's no more drippage down there, and also there's no more squeak. So when the water pump goes out, it'll start to squeak, right?
Yeah, so the squeaking is all gone right now. It runs smooth. The new coolant is in there. And while we were at the store, we went ahead and just grabbed the whole entire oil change kit. That way we can change the oil, but we will probably save that for last, right?
Yeah, we'll definitely save all that stuff for later right there. I think, what other fluids do we need? We'll do all the fluids a little bit later. Right now, we need a
transmission fluid, but
we just need to top it off.
At least it drives, you know, that's all that matters.
Man. Well, that's between me and you right there. And Luna's out here fighting bees too, man. Why are all these bees coming out here, man?
They look at the Jeep.
But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and bring out the front and the rear bumper, right?
Yep. The front bumper is gonna be the first thing that we slap on here, just so we can see what this front end is gonna look like. And we were gonna throw in our headlights here. We bought bezels and stuff like that because all of ours were broken, but apparently we bought the wrong stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and order some more bezels. That way we can throw our Rough Country headlights in here that are gonna make this thing just look absolutely aggressive. But I say we go ahead and grab the bumpers, bring them over here, start unpackaging everything, and start throwing it on the Jeep. check this out. So we finally installed our brand new front and rear bumpers. The front one looks super good right here. It's perfect for a winch, which we gotta order that as soon as possible, dude.
That's coming right up, I'm telling you, man. Dude. It's gonna perfectly complete that front end right there. And usually we used to run like the stingers.
Yeah, we usually run the tall stingers that stick out. I mean, they look really good, but we wanted to do something a little bit different, kind of go with a different style. And I'm really digging this. I mean, it doesn't stick out or anything like that. And the winch is gonna complete it for sure. It's gonna make that bumper, you know?
Yeah. And the stinger, what the purpose of the stinger is, I think, is so you don't like tip over that way.
If you're going super steep down a hill and you start tipping, that stinger should save you right there. But I don't think we'll be doing anything like that. We're putting those on Rubicons, dude.
That's right. Yeah, this is a non-Rubicon, so we're not going to wheel this thing that hard. We say that now, but we'll see in the future.
We'll probably break some stuff. But as for the rear bumper over here, dude, this thing actually looks pretty dang sick. We went with a 5th wheel holder right here, which again, dude, we got to order more parts. We got to order the same exact wheel and tire setup. That way it completes the Jeep, dude.
Yeah, when you have that 5th wheel that matches the rest of the tires and wheels, it makes it just look so much better, man.
Yeah, and you need it, man, because if you pop a tire on the trail, you want to go ahead and throw another one on and look good while you're doing it. You know, you don't want like a steel wheel or something like that. So definitely the 5th wheel needs to be ordered. And as for our tail lights, those should be in tomorrow, hopefully in the morning, so we can throw those suckers on. But dude, look at that. Man, this thing is legit. It opens up, swings out, everything's greased up, and it has its own hitch. So we removed the one that came with the Jeep, kind of like raised everything up. That way you can slide this thing or go up steeper stuff, dude.
That is right there. And also we started throwing on a few other accessories like the mirrors, brand new mirrors.
Yeah, brand new. These are the newer style. I think they had these 04 to 06 style, which look way better than those little like squared off ones that this Jeep really came with. But you know what? That makes the Jeep look newer. The windshield wipers are on, brand new blades on there. All these little hood accessories right here. The spray nozzle hood kind of got readjusted and stuff like that. I mean, it's just flowing, dude. Almost ready to hit the road, dude.
Almost. And we did actually have to do a little bit of framework with that sucker right there, because like the body where the hood hinge went, it was kind of bent.
Yeah, from the impact, kind of pushed this hinge location back a little bit, so we pulled that out and went right back in its original spot, and we're good to go.
We are good to go. But right now, what we're gonna do before we get test drive is actually hop underneath and torque and tighten everything down underneath.
Yeah, definitely. We still haven't did that, so I mean, it shouldn't take too long. We're gonna torque all the control arms, just everything that we installed on this thing, and then we're probably gonna go ahead and do our oil change. And I don't know if we'll do a test drive today because I mean, it's already getting dark and we ain't got no headlights, dude.
That's right. So we'll probably save that for tomorrow, but I say we go ahead and get this knocked out right now.
Let's do it.
Alrighty guys, so it is actually the next day here and we finally brought out this Jeep TJ out into the sunlight. I gotta say, it looks absolutely amazing. Although it's a little bit filthy, a little bit dusty, you know, the metallics are getting a little bit covered up, still looks super good, which we'll probably give it a wash here in a little bit. But yesterday what we ended up doing was crawling up underneath this thing and we torqued and tightened all the suspension down. We adjusted the track bars, the front and the rear, that way everything is just sitting perfectly and we're not dog tracking or side tracking, whatever you want to call it, dog walking. But also we went ahead and we did the alignment, got the steering wheel perfectly straight. We did the eyeball alignment, which I think is the best, man.
Yeah, and we threw on the steering stabilizer. That way we don't catch that crazy death wobble. Which, man, that is just, it just looks good up under here, dude.
Looks absolutely amazing, man. This whole entire rough country kit on this Jeep right here was the perfect way to go. I can't wait to actually put it to the test, which that's exactly what we're about to do right now. We're gonna go down the road with no taillights, no headlights. That's fine.
It's just a test, dude.
It's just a test right there. We changed the oil in it, the oil filter. I think we're ready to go. All the fluids are good. So I say we go ahead, hit the road, maybe hit like 5 miles an hour, maybe get up to 10 if we're feeling a little bit, you know.
Yeah, maybe we'll hit full speed to see if it's all good, man. Eyeball alignment's pretty good sometimes, man.
That's true. If it feels good, we'll go ahead and hit 100 miles an hour, $150 if we can. But I say we go ahead and hop inside and go down the road. back from that very first test drive, and I gotta say, we didn't go too fast, but you know what? We went fast enough. We got it up to about 45 miles an hour, and it was smooth sailing. No death wobble, which is the most important thing. No dog tracking, and it did pretty smooth for the most part. There was a little bit of shake at the really beginning, but I'm thinking that might be something to do with the drive shaft, or maybe even a bad motor mount or a transmission mount. But other than that, man, on the bumps, man, this thing absolutely glides and floats, man.
Smooth, dude. But like you mentioned, it has a little bit of vibrating at the start, which that's definitely probably like a motor mount or transmission mount, which we'll probably just go ahead and get some new ones.
Yeah, we'll take care of all that stuff a little bit later. And as for everything else, I think we're good underneath there. What we're gonna focus on now is not the exterior, that is the interior. And Thomas is already out there checking it out. What do you think, Thomas?
It's probably dirty for him to go in there right now, dude.
Thomas can talk. Let Thomas speak. Y'all didn't know Thomas can talk.
Go ahead, Thomas.
Meow, 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 meow. Totally kidding, but what we're about to do is actually just clean everything up out of here, get all the stuff that we're not going to use, and try to make this interior look just as good as the exterior. Because what good is the Jeep if it just looks good from one side?
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
outside.
The outside, I mean, which it has to probably look better outside, but on the inside, we got a brand new carpet kit for this thing, so we're going to clean it up, get all the crap out of there, and get this thing looking...
Crap. That's not crap, that's good stuff right there. But anyways, yeah, we'll give it a quick clean, and we'll change out that carpet and just detail everything else, and I think we might have some more interior stuff here really soon. Guys, so there you have it. We finally got this whole entire interior cleaned up, and it is looking absolutely amazing. That floor right there looks brand new right there. Up top here, it doesn't look as good, but you know what? Definitely cleaned up. We wiped it up, and I'm actually digging this original design in the seats right here. I don't know what you'd call that right there, but that looks good. Definitely gonna try to shampoo them. If they don't clean up, we'll probably throw on some seat covers, maybe some leather or just some regular cloth seats. And as for the rest of this trim right here, as you can tell, it's a little scuffed up, scratched up, but there is a method that you could use, and it's called the Rattle Can Method, that's made for plastic and vinyl, that you can just make this look brand new. Dude, it would be a brand new interior.
Brand new. We've done it to our other Jeeps. You just scuff them down and use that interior paint, and it'll look brand new.
That is right. And also, as for this roll cage right here, it's a little beat up, banged up. I think we might throw some new padding on it, or maybe just go with a custom roll cage. Dude, these Jeeps right here are endless, honestly. So you can keep on building them forever and ever. But you know what? I think we're just gonna probably do one more video on this Jeep, because we haven't said this yet, but this is not gonna be our Jeep. We're actually giving this away to somebody that deserves it, probably more than us, somebody that does a lot of work behind the scenes. And should I say who it is, or should we actually wait for the next video to when we actually finish it up and give it to that
Let's just wait for the next video. It's gonna be epic. I mean, this is gonna be a well-deserved Jeep. I mean, we're building this thing as nice as we possibly can.
That's right, but you know what? We're still gonna wheel this sucker, right? It's, I mean,
we're gonna ask to borrow it, and hopefully we can.
That's right, so it's still gonna stay on the property here. Probably
they'll definitely see it for sure.
You'll see it throughout. It's not like leaving us. It's definitely just going to be over here. Maybe they'll share it with us.
Yeah, maybe we'll trade a car for a day or something like that, dude.
Dude, that'd be awesome. But I guess we'll just save that for later. There's still a little bit more to go, so we're going to probably even end up like spray painting that frame under there, make this thing look practically brand new, fix everything up 100%, but that's all going to be in the next one. And also, after the Jeep is done, I think we're going to move back onto the TRX build, because we got a bunch of parts in, and we're going to go ahead and try to get that sucker finished up. And also, I do want to mention that we are throwing one more thing on the market, and that's that Jeep Gladiator back there, that 2020, absolutely built, looking super sick on coilovers. That was a super stout build right there, but you know what? I think it's time to let somebody else enjoy it. And how much do you think we'd let that thing go for?
Dude, I don't even know, man. Honestly, I haven't even checked the price on that thing, dude. We'll probably end up saying it in the next video while we figure some stuff out, but we just want to mention that that thing is going up on the market, dude.
It's got a supercharger on it. It's got a full coilover lift kit on it. Got bumpers. It's got the full armor on it. Oh my goodness. The interior is super sick. Got that red leather interior.
Yes, sir.
Dude, that's at least like a $65,000 Jeep minimum.
Dude, I don't even know. Maybe that's too cheap. Who knows? Maybe those prices went up ever since we got these Jeeps. You know, those prices going crazy.
Who knows?
Dude.
Super low mileage as well. But you know what? We'll keep you guys updated on that. We got some other exciting stuff going on that might get revealed here really soon. And on top of that, something else is on the way. Probably our most epic build to date. So,
dude, 100% guarantee probably the most epic car build that we've ever gotten. So we're super excited about that.
Look at that cat, man, going crazy, dude. The
Just
cat is
chilling,
even going
dude.
crazy, man.
Going crazy. When we're talking crazy, dude, the animals go crazy, dude.
We got some super exciting stuff. I know we have been all over the place, but you know what? We're just trying to put out stuff for you guys. We don't want to leave you guys hanging. I mean, we could just, you know, just quit for a month and just get all of our duckies in a row.
Or we can just post one video a week or something like that, or 2 videos a week. But you know what? We love keeping you guys entertained. Right. We like showing you guys just other, I mean, this channel is crazy. This is just Goon Squad channel, man. We do it all, dude.
Being goons, man. That's what we do. But also, there's one more thing that I do want to bring up, and that's actually probably, a lot of you guys probably already seen this on Copart. It's a 2019 Bugatti.
Oh, I think it's a 20, dude.
No, I think it's
a 19
maybe,
or 20?
Who knows? But there is a Bugatti on the auction, and that thing is outrageous. We've seen all your guys' messages about us trying to get that sucker, but I don't know. I think it might be too much, honestly, to invest at one time.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking. I mean, we're not just thinking to buy it because it's such an epic car. I mean, obviously, but you got to think about investment. You're investing a lot of money in it, so you got to think about return. You know what I mean?
That's really true. You got to make sure that you're going to be able to sell it and make some money or something, because
like you can even fix it, man. Where you can get Bugatti Chiron parts from,
but we got a little bit of inside information on that build, and I think I know who's going to buy that thing, and it's going to be super epic. I don't know how much it's going to go for, but you guys will probably know. But that's going to be pretty much it for today's video. A lot of epicness going on, but you know what? You guys are going to have to stay tuned to see what happens. Make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And also, if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at Goon Squad. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.